Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all up bright and early this morning. How are we doing? How are we doing? Fantastic morning. Osaf, how are you? What's new? How's job? How's Beanie? How's Stace? Job's doing good. Beanie's doing great. She'll probably show up soon. Stace, I think, is okay. Oh, how are you, Elsaf? How are you? Um, yeah, everything's going good with me. I got back from America pretty recently. I visited Rachel for a bit. Um, you meant Rachel. It's okay. Um, no, you've probably got a lot going on in your head at the moment. Um, Twitchy, hello, 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 Twitchy. Um, okay. Normally, at least for the last few weeks, I've had Flight Sim all set up and ready to go when I start the stream. But this time I do not. So give me a few minutes. Um, Got your finals in 3 days and you're panicking and studying. Yeah, good luck, Elsef. You got this. I believe in you. You can do it. While we're waiting for Flight Sim, how's Snakey? I'm not gonna lie, Snakey's not doing too great. He's hanging on in there, but I think he's getting old now. When's the last time I did any fertilizing? Not for a long time. it's it's meant to be very good at living in arid conditions, which is why I got it, because it meant it didn't need much looking after. I am bleeding out of exhaustion. Just give me a sec. I need it. I have this terrible habit of only owning green sweaters. But yeah, I've started watering a bit more now, and I think he's maybe coming back. I don't know. It might be too late. Water the plant channel point redeem. That's the other. It only needs water like once every 6 months, and I've somehow fucked that up. But I think that's the problem. It's so rare that I don't remember to do it. I should stick in my calendar. Yeah. I was going to show you this. I've got the radio thing set up. These are the waypoints we can trigger if you're interested. Hi, Beanie. I don't quite remember what all the colours are, and I can't remember how to find out, but I think they're different types. I know if we zoom in over London and stuff, you've got, I think red is historical events, purple is like museums. These blue ones are like landmarks. And then you've got green for parks, blue for water. Stuff like that. But yeah, flying down the Thames, there's obviously lots, and you only need to get within 3 miles to trigger one. So that'll be fun if we ever do that. But we're like, it should be quite quiet for our test, because we're going to be over here somewhere, I think. Wherever I set up the plane. There are some mountains marked off. Essentially, some of them, it just reads out the Wikipedia page. So I don't know how much detail it goes into, but some of them are quite small. Anyway, we'll give that a shot. I've got to keep this window open because that's where the audio comes from. Oh, my camera's frozen. I'm glad we have that issue again. So I haven't actually shown you, now I have multiple companies, what I get these windows that come up at the start of the stream giving me the rundown of passive income. When it decides to show. Lightson, are you there? Hello? There we go. Passive income, yeah. So whenever I fly, the other companies are doing business as well. So you can see I've got a bit of time from because I did that helicopter flight at the end of the last stream, I've got passive income from all companies. But normally there would be one I wouldn't get any income from, right? Because that's the one I'm working for. But anyway, we made 48,000 and then we lost 26,000 from insurance, which is paid out on my flight time, I think. So, what I'm going to do is make sure I'm going to set the VIP one to basic so I don't have to pay that out. And I'm going to make sure it's on for cargo. You want cargo on premium because there's a good chance I'm probably going to crash. Anyway, I actually have 100,000 in the bank. That's pretty good. I'm hoping with multiple companies going, it won't be long until I can spin up a new company every stream. I mean, there's only 8 more to go. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Where is this taking me? Because I'm definitely not over there. Oh, do we have a special mission? Chat, do we do the special mission? Do you want to collect some data about a tornado? Will there be landmarks? Probably. It's a quick 20 minutes in and out. Be a good warm up today. What if your worries? We'll put more fuel in just in case. Exactly, it's not my plane, so I don't pay for any damage I cause. It's very windy. Why does it say police? I'm not going to question it.
Boarding can begin.
Where's my tablet?
Received in progress.
Okay, I've got to make sure I'm logged in here. We're logged in. Wait, maybe I'm not logged in. Okay, we're connected. So where am I? We're in Delaware. Okay, maybe there won't be landmarks. There's not much going on in Delaware. Why does it say I need to sign in still?
Attention, please. We have only today to record what we need N19636, so let's get to it. Misha is in charge of recording. He knows the plan inside out. He'll be leading the session round green.
Maybe I need to be in the air. Maybe.
N19636. You'll follow the strict protocol our research team provided. You'll be asked to perform specific maneuvers on time to help capture the data about the tornado in the best way possible. Okay, This project has taken years, and today you're the ones to make it a reality.
Ah, okay, I shouldn't have done that. Hang on, let me find out what my password is. Can we stop for ice cream? We'll see how friendly the tornado is. Sorry, I thought I had this all set up. It worked perfectly yesterday. And today it's not being so friendly. I also have a really complicated password. Oh, press one button. Why did it stop? Okay, I think I paused it. Alright, see, now we're good. I can see nearby waypoints. We have this scanner thing, we can scan for discoveries. We've got a local radio if we need it, if you want to listen to... None of these are in Delaware, but... I'm going to close that for now. Okay, I think we're good.
Delta 7-4 traffic. Aero Elvira November 19636 is taxiing to runway 16. Delta 7-4.
I don't really know how to fly this plane, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Just to confirm, ready, Misha?
All set. All systems are clear.
Pop a wheelie. It feels like I might. It's very bumpy. Also, Delta 74. What a short airport code for what is apparently quite a small airport. Well, I guess most airport codes don't have numbers in, so maybe it's... It needs a lot of revs to get going, this. Yeah, maybe, I guess America has so many airfields, they like have their own system a little bit, right? We've got to go over here apparently. Which runway am I going to? I don't actually remember. It looks like there are two. Is there another one up here? Or does it just want me to enter specifically over here? Why am I meant to be pointing? Here, I guess.
Delta 74 traffic. Aero Alberta, November 19636.
Oh, wait.
Taking off runway
that-
16.
oh, no, it's rain.
South departure, Delta 74.
Okay. We gotta go to the end and turn around. This is a pretty narrow runway. We don't need to be going that quickly. I was worried we were going to take off for a sec there. Look at the windsock. As we pass it on the right hand side here. It is very windy. It's not great conditions for flying, it's got to be said. Okay, we do have a little turning point here. Oops. Okay. Let me make sure this is all set. Okay, let's go. We're doing it. Oh my god, I didn't even have to lift off, that just took off. I feel a little bit too off to the side in this. With like this pillar being here, it feels like the front bit is not wide enough. Oh my god, it's thundering. Let's bring the flaps in. It's so windy. Yeah, there is a flight school in San Andreas. It was very difficult from what I remember. I don't think we're going to get close enough to any waypoints. Sadly. Also, where is Misha?
Our pilot's a piece. Get us out of any tight spot.
I guess we should turn on the camera. It says fly to Tornado, so I'm just heading straight for it. I don't really know where I'm meant to be going. I feel like I had this problem last time where the flight plan was useless.
The funnel is already fully developed. Looks even more impressive from up here. This is gigantic, right in our path.
But no, I'm being sucked in. Let's turn the engine down a little bit. Oh wait, I have a waypoint.
Off from 3 to 1, and then it's crucial you're completely still with the aircraft.
Oh, I need to be a lot lower. Okay, hang on.
And Mark, starting to record.
No, don't record yet. I'm way too high.
We need to fly more separately. We'll have issues during recording and not.
I said earlier, we won't be able to begin the session. Might be overstanding.
Well, never mind. Um,
We're too high. I can't capture anything up here.
the, I'm trying to slow down, but it's not.
Can
The-
you reduce speed, Captain?
Tornado is like putting me in. I can't get any lower. I need to like poke the nose up to get height, but also drop in altitude.
Captain, already told you to slow down. Captain, already told you to slow down.
How am I meant to do this?
Quality of our output relies on flexibility, so please keep that in mind.
Captain, Forrest just asked for stability, and he's right. If not, the quality of the session will be compromised. Please, Captain, already
This is
told you
gonna be
slow
so
down.
bad. I don't know why.
Captain, already told you to slow down.
The engine is not reducing in power. It's like I got no control over it.
Captain, already told you to slow down.
Oh well, we did it.
Delta 7-4 traffic. Arrow over a November 19636. 7 miles southeast, 3000. Inbound to land. Runway 16. Delta 7-4.
Captain, keep flying like that. You'll damage our equipment. Our gear will take much more of this.
They're really mad at me. Oh my god. What the hell is going on?
Hey, everyone. We get what we expect. We'll make it work. Come back on the captain.
Delta 7-4 traffic. Arrow over a November 19636. 7 miles southeast, 1400. Inbound to land. Runway 16. Delta 7-4.
Hey, I just told you. Our instruments won't hold up.
I don't know if I just can't fly this plane or if the tornado is... It's like messing with the propellers or stuff. I don't know.
It's really intense up here.
Okay, there we go. I'm at more controllable speed now. Whose idea was it to do this anyway? The airspeed includes wind blowing towards you, so if you're motionless over the... Yeah. I think the tornado was just tossing me around all over the place. That's what it felt like. Whether that's actually what was happening.
I eat. Glad of that. Can't wait for a break.
I've heard some planes can have bumps, but sleeping in such conditions, not for the faint-hearted.
I wouldn't say no. Just kidding.
Oh well. I'm going to get a terrible score for this mission, but the bad weather bonus should be pretty good.
I saw a movie about tornadoes once. It was pretty well done, actually.
But yeah, I was constantly like trying to point at the ground to reduce the altitude, and it just wasn't happening.
Maybe the film The Shark Swimming in the Street turned into
I was trying to reduce the power in the engine, and that wasn't really working either. Yeah, I gotta love the voice lines. Sorry, I was talking over them. Enjoy them while they last, because cargo doesn't talk. Oops. We're getting a little bit low here.
looking down there. Everything's destroyed. It was like,
It's heartbreaking, but it gives us a purpose. And we know why we're doing this job.
even if it's the offensive. You're right.
What the heck? wanted to do a quick scan. I wanted to see if this works, but it doesn't let me. Oh, there we go. You know what? I need to not worry about that. We'll start putting some flaps now. Full flaps. You can really feel the effect full flaps has on this. Feels like I'm about to plummet, honestly. Okay, maybe I did it too early then. That sounds horrible. I'd be so bad at that. Okay, let's start reducing the engine again. Yeah, a little bit too quick.
Delta 74 traffic, air over at November 19636 is on final. Runway 16 to land, Delta 74.
don't like. This feels like a heavy crosswind here. And I've been blown way off course. Woo!
My words. It's a session we'll not soon forget.
That was a little scary. Luckily, it's a very long runway, even if it is quite narrow. That's an easy plane to land. Not so easy to fly next to a tornado. I don't like how badly the score is gonna be. Let's put the flaps up. Yeah. But yeah, that was actually a really good landing. I was happy with that. I thought that was going to go totally wrong, the way I was drifting there. Unfortunately, I messed up the tornado recording. We also died in the air twice.
Delta 7-4 traffic. Air Elvira, November 19636 is taxiing to parking. Delta 7-4.
Commander, good morning to you. Hello, hello, hello.
We review our flight. Data collection didn't meet our expectations, but considering the complexity of tornado research, our pilot's assistance will be crucial for upcoming sessions. We can do a team.
You might need a new pilot. I was pretty bad at that. Oh no. Okay, that's not too bad. I can live with that. Alright, I was going to have a quick look at these. How many... I need to do 4 cargo missions to unlock medium cargo. There was 5 missions B or above from unlocking VIP charters as well. Okay. Well, that was fun. Thank you, Delaware. Chorman Airport, that's where we were at. Tiny little airfield. Now, where did I leave my cargo plane? Innsbruck. We have one taken off from Innsbruck. Perfect. Flying to Atting. Do I not have any VIP missions? Oh, they're all miles away. Magiev. Is this Magiev? That's Albenga. That's where it takes off from. Okay. Cargo missions actually look to be slightly less money, but I think that's fine. So where are we flying to? Somewhere around here. Straubing. Where's Atting? Maybe I should look it up. Urgent freight delivery. Okay, we are going to Straubing. Straubing? Okay. Straubing-Walmüller Airport is a minor German regional airport located 3 miles north-northwest of Straubing in Bavaria. It's used for general aviation. Its elevation is 1,000 feet. It has 4,400 foot runway. Seems pretty alright. I think we can do this. Are we doing VFR? Okay, you know what? Let's just go for it.
Innsbruck Airport, ICAO, Lowy, also known locally as Cranebitten Airport, is the largest international airport in Tyrol in Western Austria. It is located approximately 4 kilometers from the center of Innsbruck. The airport, which was opened in 1925, handles regional flights around the Alps, as well as seasonal international traffic to further European destinations. During the winter, activity increases significantly due to the high number of skiers traveling to the region.
Pretty cool.
Facilities. The terminal has no jet bridges. Instead, mobile stairs are used for boarding large aircraft that don't have their own air stairs. The airport can handle aircraft up to the size of a Boeing 767. In February 2017, it was announced that the current passenger terminal, which was inaugurated for the 1964 Winter Olympics, will be replaced with a new, larger facility which started construction in 2019.
Oh god, I need to watch.
Innsbruck Airport is well known for having a difficult approach due to surrounding terrain, prohibiting certain aircraft types from operating at the airport. The approach and descent is a very complicated process. The Alps create vicious winds and currents, which pilots have to deal with throughout the process. It is a Category C airport, an airport with special difficulties requiring pilots to have special training before using it. Approach or ascent over the eastern end of the runway goes over the inner city at fairly low altitude.
There we go. That works pretty well, doesn't it? Powered by Calypso. Is that the GameCube logo? So the other thing is, you never hear the same thing twice. Innsbruck has, like, I see 4 other landmarks within Innsbruck, so if we fly out of range before we get to hear those when we come back, we'll hear those instead of hearing about the airport again. Oh my god, look at all this cargo. That's a lot of boxes. I guess you'd fill up the plane, wouldn't you? Kind of makes sense. Whoever this box is going to be really annoyed they did not follow the display up sign when packing. Is there there's like snow on the boxes as well? Is that snow? Okay, I think it's given us a VFR flight. For what it's worth.
Hi there, it's Haroon.
Hi,
Now that
Haroon.
you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you.
Okay.
You have bulk behind you. Important shipment for our client site. Expected in no time at adding. The skids have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo, but it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence, and everyone's satisfied. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Clear skies ahead.
Innsbruck ground. Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha Foxtrot Hotel. Request taxi for departure to the north with Mike.
Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha Foxtrot Hotel. Taxi to and hold short of runway 26 using taxiway cross runway 26. Contact tower on 120.1 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 using taxiway cross runway 26. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Hotel.
Above 5,000 departing, over 8,000 to the mountains, okay. going too fast already. EDMS is the code for the arrival airport, by the way, but it looks pretty flat, one runway. There's a van coming at me.
Innsbruck Tower, Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel. Ready for north departure at runway 26.
Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel. QNH 1021 departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26. Cessna Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel.
Wait, have I gone the wrong way? Oh, yeah, I have. I always forget you want to go away from the number when you're taking off. Yeah, it did tell me how heavy it was, how heavy the cargo is, and I've immediately forgotten, but oh my god. I can't. Ignore that. The weight distribution is very different. I can no longer do my super quick turns at the end of the runway. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Oh my god, I'm staring straight at a mountain. Here we go. It definitely feels a bit heavier, I want to say. It's not speeding up quite as quickly. Okay, there we go. Now it's going. Now we're getting to it. So yeah, it's a bit weird for me to do a VFR flight, but I guess we've got nice weather. There's no clouds in the sky.
Cessna Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel. Continue for north departure.
Innsbruck Tower, Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha, Foxtrot Hotel. Continue for north departure.
We're gonna turn to the left here. It wants me to climb to 3,400 feet. $110 miles to Straubing. Already the waypoints are hitting the terrain. That's a good sign. That's a little scary to hear that. Yeah, I'm guessing it does. It feels really heavy, just like trying to climb. Okay, we need a lot of height here.
Stall.
Oh my god. Let's pick up some airspeed. Yeah, I think I might have to.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Hotel. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change.
Oh yeah, flaps are up now. I forgot about the
Innsbruck
flaps.
Tower. Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha Foxtrot Hotel. Frequency change.
I'm not gonna make that. I'm gonna go over here a little bit. Hello, Kakos. How you doing?
The Hofburg is a former Habsburg palace in Innsbruck, Austria, and considered one of the three most significant cultural buildings in the country, along with the Hofburg Palace and Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna. The Hofburg is the main building of a large residential complex once used by the Habsburgs that still includes
Yes,
the
please,
Noble Women's
Kakos.
Collegiate Foundation, the Silver Chapel, the Hofkirche containing Emperor Maximilian's cenotaph and the Schwarzen Mandan, the Theological
Post them in the-
University,
in the shed.
Tyrolean Folk Art Museum, Innsbruck Cathedral, the Congress, and the Hofgarten. The original Hofburg Palace was constructed from several elements under Archduke Sigismund around 1460. This structure included sections of medieval fortifications that ran along the eastern city wall. The building incorporated the Römer Gate, which was later converted into the Heraldic Tower in 1499 by Jörg Kolderer under Emperor Maximilian I. The palace was expanded several times during the next 250 years. Between 1754 and 1773, the Hofburg Palace underwent two stages of Baroque structural changes under Empress Maria Theresa. The south tract was constructed on the
I didn't
Hofgasse
realise I was
according
going to
to
be quite
plans
this
by
long.
J.M. Gump the Younger, and the main facade was added on the Renweg according to plans by C.J. Walter. During this period, the Giant's Hall was completed with ceiling frescoes by Franz Anton Maulberg, and the Imperial Chapel was built in the room where Maria Theresa's husband Emperor Francis I had died.
You hit the limit. Thank you, Kakos. I'll look at those when I'm not trying to avoid a mountain. Thank you very much. I think I might need to like circle around here a little bit and just like keep climbing before we try and get over the mountain. Lose a lot of speed when you're turning.
Stall.
can't see anything else that isn't meat or fish. Not really. Because we just keep climbing. Do, 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 do. Okay, we've nearly got enough height to get over the mountain now, I think. Do you want some more info about Innsbruck? I think we're just going to miss it, never mind. Do I have enough height to get over the mountain? I'm at 7,000 feet now. Not sure I do actually. I think we can give it a go though. I don't think I am going to make it actually. We need...
Stall.
Let's gain some airspeed quickly. It feels like these mountains are higher than 8,000, honestly. Let's do another circle. I don't remember having this issue before, but I must have taken off to the south, I guess, rather than the north. Or we went along the valley a little bit. And also, I was in a plane that was not quite so heavy.
Stall.
Oops. Okay, this feels like a good height now. Still gonna keep climbing just in case, but... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hopefully the customer's not going to be too mad. I do wonder whether I'm going to be like marked on time, because they did keep going on about how urgent this delivery is. No, it didn't actually tell me. So yeah, I don't know. You have like 2 or 3 main objectives, and mostly it's like follow protocol, passenger comfort, and don't damage the plane. I can probably pull the mixture back, right? Oh, it's at 81. That's probably fine. Straubing. Okay, I'm gonna put altitude hold mode on. Okay, no,
the Isar is a river in Tyrol, Austria, and Bavaria, Germany. Its source is in the Karwendel range of the Alps in Tyrol. It enters Germany near Mittenwald and flows through Bad Tolz, Munich, and Landshut before reaching the Danube near Deggendorf. At 295 kilometers in length, it is the 4th largest river in Bavaria, after the Danube, Inn, and Main. It is Germany's 2nd most important tributary of the Danube after the Inn. One theory is that the name Isar comes from the hypothetical Indo-European root es or is, which generally meant flowing water and later turned into a word with a meaning narrowed to frozen water in Proto-Germanic. An older theory is that it comes from Celtic words and the name Isar is a construction of the Celtic stems is fast, torrential and Euro water, river. According to another interpretation, is may mean high as well as low, referring to the rapidly changing water level in the river Isar. In the ancient settlement area of the Celts, several related river names can be found.
There you go. Maybe I do want navigation mode on, actually. Is this gonna line me back up? So that was the river Isar. I don't think we're going to hit anything for a while, apart from maybe a couple of lakes that we're gonna hear about. Okay, cool. So we've got altitude hold. Plane is navigating itself. Let's have a look at the cat pictures. Ah, very cute. Very friendly cat, likes to headbutt you. Does it like headbutt your hand? So that means they want pets. Beanie does that to me when she wants attention. Hand and leg, yeah. Okay, let's put in our procedures. I want to select approach. I can't see what that says. Does that say RNAV? RNAV 27. What airport? Well, runway 27. Okay. Sure, let's take the RNAV approach. Am I allowed to do that if I'm flying VFR? I think I am, right? Vectors, sure. What happens if I press activate now? Because it's still miles away, isn't it? Oh, okay. No, do not activate. Okay, that was bad. How do I set? I want heading mode on. Can I flight plan? Okay, well, I don't really know what I've done here. seems to want me to fly 93 miles on that bearing. Why is it sending me on that bearing though? Is there a way I can just like clear the flight plan? Set it to direct to. Aha! Thank you, Twitchy. I think he fixed it. I didn't realise there was a direct T button. So I think we'll just do the visual approach then. But we'll have a straight one, I think. And then I will obstacle clearance, that's fine. Okay, perfect. So that should take me that looks like it's giving me a 5-mile approach. Okay. I think we're good. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Let's have a look around. We're leaving the mountains, it looks like. I haven't had a good chance to have a look. There's a nice lake over there. We're heading to Straubing in southern Germany. It's in Bavaria. It has many Gothic buildings, apparently. Where's Atling? Because it mentioned Atling. I feel like. Maybe it was Atting? Is that just nearby? Oh yeah, Atting is just a municipality. Okay, that's fine. Atting is just like a smaller place nearby. It looks like. So I wonder if that's where the airport actually is, but it's called Straubing Airport. I don't know. Why is all this stuff locked? I guess I have to do it on the website. I did a scan. It will show me nearby things. There's the liverleaf plant. European peacock butterfly. Wowie. Bad Wiese, a municipality in the district of Miesbach in Upper Bavaria. Are we into Germany already? Pretty quick. Marienstein is a village in the municipality of Warkirchen in the West Upper Bavarian district of Miesbach. And Reckelkopf, a mountain in Bavaria, Germany. Okay, alright, we're on course, 76 miles away. I don't actually think we're going to hit any more waypoints. Until we get there. I need a 24-mile descent. Thank you, Twitchy. You are on the button today. Flying at 90 knots at the moment. It's pretty good speed, I feel like. Where am I again? I'm over here. This lake behind me, I can tell you, is Tegernsee Lake. Quite a big lake. This is good. I can tell you where stuff is now, because this map is kind of tracking me. Somewhere in northwest direction is Munich. I doubt we're going to be close enough to see it, but I think it's over in that way. Somewhere in that direction is Salzburg. But the Munich Airspace map on Skyvector is complicated. There might be a lot of radio calls coming up. I think we're far enough away from it. We're going to be over 20 miles away, I think. But we'll see. I might try that A2AS frequency and just get even. Is that actually changing? Yeah.
Delta Mike Sierra Airport Information Kilo, 1200 Zulu. Wind 046 at tree. Visibility 6. Sky condition clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 5. QNH 102 tree. Visual runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 09er. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Kilo.
Okay, that works. Oh, I changed it back as the subtitles started. It says visual runway 27 in use, landing and departing runway 09, no? Yeah. Does it actually have a controller? I thought I read on here that it did not. But that's fine. Oh no, it doesn't actually say. It just says it's used for general aviation only. airportstraubing.com. Yeah, we'll see when we get that. It's been a while since I've done VFR flight.
Echo Delta Mike Sierra Airport Information Lima, 1200 Zulu. Wind 046 at tree. Visibility 6. Sky condition clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 5. QNH 102 tree. Visual runway 27 in use. Landing and departing runway 09er. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back.
Okay. Just double checking. I don't think the game really expects you to tune in and pay attention to that, so in career mode at least. So I'll probably follow what the game says, which will probably be what the controller says, but we'll see. Ugh. It's all useful stuff, yeah. It's good to know the weather and everything. So we've got 54 miles to go. It's been a nice peaceful flight. I was meant to be looking out for Munich, but I feel like that's not it, is it? We're not that close to it. I don't know what that's meant to be. The centre of Munich is like 17 miles away in direction 27A, so that's almost directly west, which is over here, so yeah, we've probably gone too far past it to see it. I wonder if I have time to get a drink. Nothing much is going to happen here, right? Just do a little scan, see if we can find anything cool nearby. Couple of birds. Battle of Hohenlinden. Battle of Hohenlinden was fought on 3rd of December 1800 during the French Revolutionary Wars. Interesting. Essen Abbey, Benedictine Abbey, is in Bavaria, Germany. It says was. Guessing it doesn't exist anymore. Mittbach. The village of Mittbach is a southwestern part of the market town of Essen. Cool. So we're flying over Essen right now, or have just been. What are those black lines on the minimap? I wonder what they mean. Who's to say? I wonder if they show up on our flight plan. They do, but if you zoom out, they disappear. So how many? Okay, I'm guessing they're related to Munich. I like these shots. I want to read about flying nearby. So it only talks about arrival and departure. we should look up. DMS. Do we have any charts here? I guess not. Oh no, we do. No, this is from Munich still. There's no way it has this many charts. Yeah. EDMS. Airport procedure. Arrival. There is none.
Entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
Back for my monthly check-in. Hope all are good.
Hawaiian, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Hope you're doing well. We're flying a plane today. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. I'm a bit annoyed that this is a lot. Anyway, we'll stop looking at that. We'll have a look at the countryside again. But yeah, it's all been rather peaceful so far. Got all our boxes here. I do wonder, just how urgently do you need something that you would pay to fly it instead of... Yeah, what cargo could I be carrying that's so important that I had to fly it 100 miles instead of, you know, renting a van and driving it? I don't know. Perishable goods. Yeah, that should be this distance for you. Yeah, I guess you have to be kind of rich to want that, right? Okay, I'm very quickly going to go grab a drink because I think we need to get ready to descend soon. Okay, good. Nothing went wrong. Actually, these waypoints over here look like they're already starting to go down a bit. What I want to do is set vertical speed mode on. We'll say it like that for now. That would take us down nice and slowly. I'm going to pull back on the engine because we're speeding up. Remember the mixture? Yes, I've got to put it to full at some point, right? Down here, by the way, here we go, this is why this is useful. We can see the Isar nuclear power plant. Apparently there are 2 nuclear power plants, but I can only see one. We'll blame Microsoft for that. And that is probably the last interesting thing we're going to see before we land. Some clouds just starting to appear here. We want to make sure we stay out of those. Excuse me. Straubing will be coming into view very soon. Should I be on Munich Center? I don't think it really matters. Also, I'm just going to check when I have the AI traffic set to... Set to AI offline. Never seems to work. Yeah, I was wondering what it was. I realised that's probably the Munich airport, right? I don't know what they actually mean though. I should learn that at some point, but it's probably to do with different classes of airspace and stuff. Yeah, I imagine you're not allowed to do certain things in each zone, right? Yeah. UK Civil Aviation Authority, understanding airspace. Controlled airspace are classes A, C, D, and E found around major airports and include the route system that aircraft fly in. Yeah, see, I try refreshing there. It does differ by nation. Okay. That would, I'm not surprised by that. Class A IFR flights only are permitted. Okay, this is just UK charts. UK doesn't have Class B, but I guess some places do. Yeah, that's what I had it on previously, Twitchy. But again, nothing seems to generate. Is it because multiplayer on? I don't want to have multiplayer on. But I can't turn it off. Speed's getting a little bit high. Let's pull back on the engine. Where am I flying? We're in Germany. I'm going to a small little airport which is right behind this pillar called Straubing. We're doing cargo flights. Offline AA traffic is no online AA. Online AA traffic was working great when I was doing the helicopter flights, but ever since I stopped doing that, it's not been working. This is a mission. Yeah. Do I have navigation mode on still? Yeah. Okay. Altitude hold mode is on. We have slowed down quite a lot. I didn't mean to slow down that much. So I'm coming in from a different direction than the game is expecting. I don't know how close I have to be to trigger like the approach. But maybe it's 5 miles. But I think when we get to within 5 miles, my autopilot will start to turn towards the airport. We've got another 3.5 miles before we start to turn in. I'm gonna reduce the speeds reduce the altitude rather, a couple of thousands. So this is a nice winding river. We've got the town of Straubing here. And then the airport is over there. We've got a nice runway by the river. So now the interesting thing is, if I've got this wrong and the game wants me to land coming in the other direction, I don't think it does. Okay, we're starting our turn to get lined up with the runway. I might be a little too high here, you know. Thank you, Twitchy. I did forget about the mixture. I'm going to pull back on the engine. Ain't no ice fish. I am quite a bit too high, I think.
Straubing is an independent city in Lower Bavaria, southern Germany. It is seat of the district of Straubing-Bogen. Annually in August, the Gorbodin Volksfest, the second largest fair in Bavaria, is held. The city is located on the Danube, forming the center of the Gorbodin. The area of Straubing has been continuously settled since the Neolithic. The conquest by the Romans in 16 to 14 BC had a dramatic impact on the whole region. Even today, many traces of the 400-year Roman occupation can be found. For example, the famous Romaskirts, which was excavated in 1950 and which is shown in the Gorgodin Museum. Sorvia Durum, as the Romans called it, was an important military support base. After the fall of the Roman Empire, Straubing became a center of settlement of the Bavariae, mostly around St. Peter's Church between a Lakebark and Danube. According to the customs of the Bavaria, the settlement was named after their leader Strapinga, which later evolved into the name Straubing.
Echo Delta, Mike Sierra traffic. Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha Foxtrot Hotel is on final. Runway 27. To land. Echo Delta, Mike Sierra.
We can save this. We got a nice long runway. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything's okay. Phew! Okay. I panicked, I nearly pulled out, and it ended up not too bad. I'm not going to make that turn, though. We're going to go to the end, I think. Okay, phew. Pitch up and losing more left, yeah.
Echo Delta, Mike Sierra traffic. Cessna Oscar Echo Alpha Foxtrot Hotel is taxiing to parking. Echo Delta, Mike Sierra.
I tell you what though, the voice is really annoying when you're trying to land. I might switch that off when we get close to landing. It was very distracting. But yeah, there were quite a few things I did wrong there, I think. I waited too late to descend the last couple of 1,000 feet, so I was kind of still descending too much when we were coming in for the final, so I was going too quick when I needed to start putting flaps down and thinking about all of that. That was why I started to panic. But I think it went okay. That went okay, right? We did okay, maybe? Oh, look at that. 92% cargo integrity, 96% condition of the aircraft. That's not too bad. We got an S! Bing bing! 80k, not bad. Okay, cool. Is there any reason to check for damage? The last... Oh, no, don't tell me that. I am going to wash it. What did I break? The right flap connection. Couple of tires. Okay, that's fair. The lights? What did I do to the lights? Maybe they've just Maybe this is just wear and tear stuff. Okay, that was about 30,000 of repairs there, but I think that's fine. Cool. I don't suppose I have enough for a new company right now, no. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't fix because it was green, but it might have been borderline green, orange. I can expand a company I already have. I can just, like, buy new planes for these companies, but... I can relocate the helicopter sightseeing, but I don't think it earns me any more money unless I fly it myself. Loboki. I'm not going to do this now, I'm just having a look. £179, that feels less than I did just now. Yeah, companies relate to mission types, so I kind of want to unlock all the different mission types. I also want to unlock more of the map. I feel like... Wow, the UK has a lot of cargo missions. So yeah, I think if the AI are doing the flying, it doesn't really matter where they are. I definitely could relocate it if I wanted to do it again. The only thing is it costs a little bit of money. Now I'm in Straubing. There's probably not going to be many cargo missions around here because it feels a little bit in the middle of nowhere, kind of. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end early today. I'm gonna leave it there for today, I think. Cargo missions are kind of fun though. That was good fun. If we do some slightly longer ones next time, we can make some more money from that, I reckon. I like that the VIP missions seem to all very specifically be fly to these popular tourist destinations. The cargo missions seem to be kind of random. You know, there are some to Rome, but there's also some to the middle of nowhere. I kind of like that. You get a good variety of places to go to, maybe. But yes, ideally, eventually we want to buy new planes for our current companies, but I'm either going to wait until there's a specific reason, like a bigger plane, to let me do more cargo, or I wait until I've unlocked all the mission types. Some of these I'm not even going to do, but it'd be nice to have them unlocked, you know. Where are we off to now? I'm going to end there for today, Owen, because I'm kind of hungry. I want some lunch. So that's it, I'm afraid. I really want super heavy planes to be unlocked. I've seen lots of people online asking for this lately. They said they were going to do it, and it's just been locked since release because it wasn't ready in time, and it's still not ready. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed though. Hope you enjoyed that. I don't know. What did you think about the audio tour? Was the audio tour good fun? I think if I might try and remember to mute it when I start coming into land, but there is also some interesting stuff to hear when you land, so I don't know. Yeah, you didn't expect it. I was talking about it at the start, but basically, mixture flap stores and yeah. I didn't see that fish. No, I don't think it does have that setting. Because I think it's kind of mostly used for like people who want to fly low over stuff and sightsee instead of silly old me on a cargo mission. Yeah, I like the heli tours. I do wonder if is there anything around where I fly, where I do the helicopter missions? Epping Forests. That's basically it. Yeah. So even on this map, Essex is kind of boring. I mean, there is stuff around, just not where I would normally do the helicopter flights. But yeah, I'm glad I discovered this site though. I'm just going to check how our other companies are doing. We probably need to keep an eye on maintenance here. Okay, that's fine. I know what that is. It's not important. But yeah, anyway, that was good fun. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for hanging out today. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. My plan for this week is Tiny Bookshop tomorrow. Roadcraft on Tuesday. Oh Something's making noises at me. Roadcraft on Tuesday. I'll be taking a day off on Wednesday. Thursday, I'll be doing some rallying. We've got some rallying to do this week. Friday, America Trucking, which I'm going to start downloading mods for today. Saturday Marbles, Sunday Flight Sim again. Does that sound good, everybody? Does that sound good? Before I go, I saw a screenshot of this on Reddit. Someone getting on a plane and giving a note to the captain saying they have a pilot's license. So I'm thinking next time I get on a plane, I'm going to go with a screenshot of my flight simulator playtime. And say, you know, I'm here if you need any help. How much? I have 10.8 days in Flight Sim. What's that in hours? 250 almost. I mean, 10.8 days is nearly 11 days. 11 days is 264. It's quite a lot, isn't it? I don't think I've played it too much off stream. Yeah, Parachute. I mean, I've been playing it fairly regularly since it came out. Okay. Let's find somebody to raid. Who's live? Let's raid Modality. Modality is always good for a Sunday raid. Okay, thanks for hanging out, folks. So I'll be here with Tiny Bookshop tomorrow at about 6:30 to 7 o'clock. A reminder, my midweek streams for the next few weeks are going to be ending earlier than normal. I'm going to be finishing at about 9 o'clock most days. In fact, probably nearly every day. That's just for a few weeks. Other than that, not much should change. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Go give Modernity lots of love. Thank you, Owain, for the resub. Osaf, I see you gave me a resub 18 hours ago, which don't think I was live for, but thank you. Yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you all next time. Bye.